Drama on the airwaves this week in the DMV. Local radio host Danny Starr became the center of a social media firestorm after her decision not to hire an attractive nanny. Decision not to bring the nanny into her home. We want you to be able to weigh in on this. Go to WUSA9.com/vote or the WUSA9 app and register your thoughts. Should good looks disqualify somebody from getting a job as a nanny? Danny's co-host on 93.7 decided to invite the nanny candidate who didn't get the job onto the radio show without Danny Starr's knowledge. And that's when the confrontation started.
Deal with the problem now.
Just so you know, this is
not have any decision making in something that our show is a part of.
So guess what?
Y'all
Just so we're clear,
We're past that right now.
Who are you?
What?
What do you mean?
I'm the person that's here, that's standing up for all women on International Women's Day. Thank you very much. And I'm going to tell you.
Did you turn my mic off? Did you turn my mic off? Okay, I'm gonna let her talk. You know what? Quick. How about y'all wanted me to hire her so bad? Guess what? Listen. No, I'm not letting her talk. As a matter of fact, I am gonna let her talk. You know what? Y'all wanted her hired so bad, she can have my job.
Okay, thank you. Let her talk, ma'am. You can finish, ma'am. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Like I said, if a man is going to cheat, he's going to cheat. Like, it doesn't have anything necessarily to do with the female. If they're going to cheat, they're going to cheat. It's not about us. And so what I was basically trying to get her to understand is don't just turn someone down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I read her book. I read the things that she had to say. You know what I'm saying? She's been through so much. And it's like, I've been through things too. Don't just turn your back on me just because I'm a beautiful woman. Don't just say you don't want. And then that's discriminated against all women. She's a beautiful woman too. What if she couldn't get this job because she was beautiful? Because she's tempting to men up here. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
That's just my thing. So, I mean, I get what the callers are saying, but, like, it's some pretty girls out there that understand what I'm saying, too.
Okay. Do you understand what you were hearing there? The woman who didn't get the job, the nanny job, she remains. She's talking to the other co-host while Danny leaves, okay? She didn't even know she was going to be there. And the woman who didn't get the job as nanny claimed she was discriminated against because she's good looking. At the end of the radio show, Danny said yesterday would be her last day on the show. However, this morning, it was her male co-host who were missing from the show. I think that's a very good decision. This morning, Danny appeared on our Great Day Washington here on WUSA 9 to talk about what happened and share her side of the story.
I'm sorry, but if you're extremely attractive, I'm not going to dangle temptation in front of my household like that. Like, if you've read my book, you understand that I have been cheated on, that my father was a cheater. I have a sister we're 3 months apart. So that will tell you right there that my dad was nothing, okay? So I'm not going to do that to my family. And it's not about trust, because I trust my person, I trust myself. But at the end of the day, I'm not inviting temptation into my home. And I think that it was a very controversial topic, which is what a lot of people are saying. They were like, so Danny hires this attractive nanny and then her person cheats. And then you're like, well, you were stupid for doing that. So really, you're right. It's you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. But at the end of the day, what I think the bigger message is that we all navigate life differently. And my story is not the same as everybody's. And the reason why I have my opinion is because of my past experiences. So if you have your opinion for whatever reason, that's great. But what I do in my household is my household, and there's a reason for it. And also, people are like, it's discrimination. It's my home, okay? This is discernment. So if you're frustrated about not getting a job for pretty, I don't think she's ever complained about the benefits of being pretty. Like, being pretty has privileges. There are lots of privileges, okay? So my guess is if she's ever gotten a job because someone thought she was attractive, she's not going to go in and say, hey, no, don't hire me as I'm pretty. No, but because you're not hired, because first of all, people are lying if they say appearance doesn't matter. They tell you can't have tattoos. They make you cover up things. If what I want in my household is my business, and I'm not going to navigate anybody else's household. Do what you want. And the other thing is I was never disrespectful to this girl. I admitted she was absolutely drop dead gorgeous, and I'm secure. Like, I could stand next to Halle Berry and still feel comfortable, because I feel like our beauty is like our spirit, and I have worked very hard and done the self work to make my spirit on point, right? But I'm not letting a pretty little young thing in my house, and that's my choice.
I don't think there's an adult out here who doesn't understand what she's saying there. When we shared the story on our Facebook page, you had a lot to say. Here's what one person said. She was blatantly disrespected by her co-host. It's her choice who she wants around her family. She had every right to pick based on what she believes is right for them. Good looks is not a protected class. Kiara says she put her business on IG. When doing so, you leave it up for a discussion. I mean, you post it on IG as if There wasn't any reputable nanny website. So whatever the reason you have is cool, but don't get upset and say it's a personal matter when you posted it on social media. Edward says it's her house. She has the right to hire the person that she will be comfortable with in her house. You know who we haven't heard from? We haven't heard from her partner or husband or whomever, the guy is that she lives with. But I'm going to tell you right now, he agrees 100% with what Danny had to say. So do I. We're back in a minute.